and you like hold her head in between your legs, bro. Like, that's oh shit, we're rolling. Welcome everybody to episode 41 of the Luke and Paula Show. Very, very special episode here. Returning guest Andrew Lucas, stand-up comedian.
What's
back
up?
on. Everybody give him a round of applause real quick. Very happy to have him on. Sir, how the hell are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
I could tell by what you were participating in before we started rolling. I wanted to check in with you real quick. How have you been? It's been a minute since you last been on. Last time, obviously, we couldn't have drinks on the podcast. My friend over here is doing dry January.
Oh.
Yeah. What's that like real quick? You're just fucking... You're a big disappointment for us today.
Wait, is Drew the same as Judd?
What does that mean?
I thought like the months were supposed to line up. Like what's the sober or
Sober October.
Kind of rhymes.
Yeah, I get that. A dry January is something that people participate in.
Yeah, like gay man.
No sex for a month.
No, that's more of an abstinence by no choice. More or less, I don't know. It's just I've gone a very long time without being sober.
Is this one of those things where you like donate to prostate cancer and you don't shave your pubes?
No, because I definitely have never done that.
Which one is that?
Movember?
Movember.
Movember is the one with the mustache. It used to be No Shave November. And
It's Movember. You shave into a mustache?
It's the same shit. Yeah, you just let it all grow.
Okay, but
apparently.
We're totally bypassing the fact that Andrew's not shaving his pubes for prostate cancer, which makes no sense.
Dude, I definitely am because I glue them onto my cat.
All right, hold on.
Hopefully from that luscious bead of hair on your head.
Yeah, speaking of that hair, you were talking about not shaving your pubes. Do you have foreskin? Or I'm sorry if I'm being too invasive.
3 skin.
Oh. Huh.
Half? You're a half?
Well, then hold on. So are you Jewish?
No.
Okay.
But I look like it.
Yeah, I was about to say you look the part.
Yeah.
You look the part.
I could definitely sneak into like a yarmulke. I could like definitely rock a yarmulke.
Well, you wouldn't even be able to
sneak into a Jewish cathedral.
I was going to say, you could definitely be in a
called.
synagogue and nobody would say anything.
Yeah.
Nobody would question it.
Yeah.
A synagogue.
That's what it's called. Not a Jewish cathedral.
You sound so uncultured right now.
Me?
Yeah, when
Yeah.
it comes to cathedral.
Yeah.
No,
It's a synagogue.
okay. Yeah, are you sure like your name isn't Lucas and not or Luke how do I say? Your name isn't Lucas and it's like Lukenstein. Stein. Okay.
I got you. CH maybe.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. We wanted to ask real quick.
There's a silent like Y in there somewhere.
Huh. Okay. I want to switch off that topic. We were talking about before this how like when the last time you did stand up was. Could you like briefly tell us again and like how you structure your bits now? Because you told me about your writing process before. It was probably like 6 months ago. But I want to know, has it like evolved?
Yeah, it has.
Really fucked up, and then you just...
Let me talk about what's up lately because it's gonna help. So I messed up on my teeth.
My penis is up for you.
Yeah. Had a little drinking accident. Always a fun time.
Okay.
You gotta have one.
Just continue.
Continue. So, just keep in mind, I hit the counter pretty hard, and now I got braces, so I look like I'm like 7 years old. I was thinking about wearing like a scarf or like something to like cover up the fact. Like I think the sunglasses are helping.
Like the guy from Top Gun where he covered up his neck because he has like that thing.
Yeah,
cancer.
Maybe wearing like a helmet or something.
Dude, no, I saw
a chin strap.
I know what you're talking about. The one it's like if you're rock climbing.
Yeah.
I saw a slow kid out at Lowe's with the helmet the other day. It was fucking wild, bro. It was the first time I've ever seen like a slow kid helmet before outside of like a slow kid setting. And it was wild, bro. He was going, I was like, oh, he was going nuts with it.
What is a slow kid setting?
Exactly what you would think. A group home.
Okay. So not
Easter
Lowe's.
seals.
It was probably where Luke was spending
Easter seals.
A lot of his time and money.
It was probably where Luke was spending every day in high school.
Yeah.
Well, I actually did spend days there in high school.
You told me that.
Yeah. I shouldn't have to validate my experiences twice in a row.
No, you should have to.
So just go watch the old episode.
Yeah, go watch the old episode.
Unvalidated, if anything.
Okay. So tell me real quick. I want to go back to this. When you hit your teeth on the countertop,
yeah.
You said you weren't drunk, or were you?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't. I had been there within the last 24 hours. I had been drunk.
Right. I mean, hey, listen.
But then I didn't eat.
You got to celebrate.
Yeah.
How did it feel on a scale of 1 to 10?
Dude, I felt
10 being awesome.
10 being awesome.
Honestly, before they even gave me the drugs, the adrenaline, I was on like cloud 9.
Right, but I'm saying like when your teeth hit the
honestly,
counter.
That's what it was like. I didn't feel it.
And what did you lose?
I lost
teeth.
Right, but
the woman of my dreams.
Tell me about her.
Probably.
What is she like? Does she have red hair? Large breasts?
No, actually, the first girl I ever took on a date, though, had red hair.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your go-to location for a date?
Carpets match your drapes?
Yeah, the carpets match your drapes?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know.
Did she shave him? Oh, she didn't. She shaved him.
You know? Actually, she was supporting prostate.
I actually didn't
prostate
see.
cancer.
No, because we were young. I was like 14, 15.
So
and I was
y'all was fucking. Don't lie.
Y'all was. I was working at the Y. Like we had to pick her up for like our date in like my mom's minivan.
Oh.
Like it was hot.
A lot of space in the back.
I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure that's a setup to a bang bus video.
Yeah, it was. It was cool though. Yeah,
so
she was pretty cool.
What happened on that date?
Dude, we watched a movie.
Was it porn?
In the back of the van, I hope. While your mom just drove around. Was it Avatar? So it was 3.5 hours long.
Did you?
No, it wasn't Avatar. We don't have that kind of time, you know.
Oh, what do you mean?
He can't last 3.5 hours.
Look, my parents rounds. are like more strict Christians, and her parents are like more strict Christians. So
then she's obviously always horny.
Yeah, always. But
are you
always
horny?
Gotta be careful, because like our parents knew each other. They saw each other. Like we would be careful.
You avoided my question. Are you always horny?
Depends on. No, probably not.
Really?
Probably not.
Huh? What's that like?
You know, I'm not 16 anymore, so it's just not. It's not the same. It still comes.
Might be a libido issue.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're at like whoa. It's like
Can I tell you
it's
something?
5:30 on a Friday, and you're like, who just posted on Instagram?
Can I tell you a personal statement?
Luke Pipala did.
Yeah, and then you're like, Luke, tone it down.
Can I say something personal that nobody else is ever going to hear?
Wipe my screen off.
Yeah. No, listen. Can I tell you something really personal that nobody else is going to hear besides the four of us?
Yeah.
Like ever. Don't cut it out.
Go for it.
I'm like a dog in heat all the time.
Yeah.
And it's such a struggle for me, you know.
Anybody who has watched any podcast ever would know this.
Like I thought I had erectile dysfunction until just a moment in my life. Really, any time that I would talk to other people and they'd be like, "Yeah, I just woke up with this big ass boner this morning," and I was like,
as conversations usually go.
Yeah, and I was like, "Yeah, I didn't." And I still don't, to be honest with you. But when the time comes, I promise, my thing works.
Exactly.
My shit works.
That's right.
My shit works. So tell me, when you see that somebody posted on Instagram and say, you know, is it like a model? Is it Kim? My go-to is Kim K personally. Sometimes I go Summer Rae, but then other times I go Ryan Reynolds. It just depends.
Who knows?
Who's your guy? I want to know your guy or
my
girl.
guy?
Your girl.
Probably Ryan Reynolds.
Ooh.
You see Ryan Reynolds in Spandex every
He's
time
such
I
a
watch
snack.
Deadpool.
I love Deadpool.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen?
Deadpool.
Have you ever seen the unrated version where he shows his penis?
I don't think I have.
You got to go through Pornhub to get it, but
It's not actually him.
I don't have the premium yet.
You have premium. I know.
No,
they have
I
premium still.
I got rid of it once COVID deal stopped. You know.
But you had premium?
No, I
Yes,
wouldn't.
you did.
I wouldn't put my name on it.
What do you think? Like,
maybe George McCringleberry did, but not Andrew
Don't look up
Lucas.
George.
That's for sure.
That's the secret identity.
Allegedly.
Is George McCringleberry like your Peter Parker type thing?
No, I just went with a name that's similar.
Really?
To other name.
You know, when I got arrested, I went with the name Luke Piper instead of Luke Pipala, and well, they arrested me anyway because that wasn't my actual name.
Piper.
Yeah, of course it was a woman too. She did her job though. The
he
guy
actually spelled it Pipeher, so it was Luke Piper. and it didn't go over well with the cops.
Well, the cops were lesbians.
We used to spell Pipala however you spell it. Now we spell it Police.
Real quick, speaking of lesbians, I just want to shout out Carhartt.
Please.
I'm wearing a Carhartt hoodie, right? And the only two kinds of people that wear Carhartt hoodies are, and hear
Women.
me out here, hear
No,
me
I'm
out,
sorry.
construction workers and lesbians. You could kind of group them into the same. You could kind of group them into the same thing, to be honest with you,
Dude,
because
I
like they're
think you're
both the
tripping
same.
here.
But still, here I love Carhartt. I will support Carhartt, and I'll also support lesbians.
I was gonna say, so you aren't a construction worker, so we'll just chalk it up to a lesbian.
I'm
Bro,
not gonna
you're
confirm
forgetting
it.
the whole everyone who lives in the country, bro. That's it.
Hey, listen, I plead
You
the
ever
fifth.
go to Fin Feather Fur? Like
Yes.
that's where my buddy goes to shop. That's it.
He used to work there.
Exactly.
He used
You
to
know.
polish the guns with his
There's
asshole.
people, they don't go to Walmart. They go to Fin Feather Fur, get another American flag T-shirt.
I thought that was
I
funny.
mean, I low-key like
And
those
nothing like
shirts.
that.
That was an underrated joke.
You used to work there.
Nobody
Yeah.
paid attention.
My uncle used to work there.
Who's your uncle? Let's name drop.
Uncle Dan.
Oh, that really fucking narrows it down.
Dan Taylor.
Crazy, that's what I called him. No, I know Dan,
Dan Taylor. He
There's a
was
joke about Dan Taylor going around there.
best.
He didn't know how to clock in forever.
How old was he?
I don't know. He's probably 50, 60.
Bro, he's my like funniest uncle.
He's a funny guy.
Really? Are you guys
Yeah.
related?
Me and him?
Yeah.
We probably look like it, but no.
Maybe.
No.
Uh,
oh shit! He said that was his uncle. That's not
But
good.
my
Yeah,
uncle,
fuck, I
dude,
feel like an idiot.
he has like great Forrest Gump impressions, and like,
Are you sure he's not just retarded?
and yeah, he's so funny.
Okay.
Dude, he sits on. We'll sit on the porch just having
Slow
those deep
shit.
conversations.
Like what?
Like we'll just be sitting there and talking about life. He's a great guy, but he sells guns, dude.
Okay.
Formally, he just retired. Right when I turned 21, he retired. I'm like, dang.
Does he have a piece himself?
He's got a million.
Yeah.
No. Like attached to him? I do.
Like a
Yes.
prosthetic.
A third leg.
Oh
Yeah.
No.
Like, did
Third
you ever
legs
go-
went out in the 80s.
Like, did you ever go, like, I don't know, secret trips with Uncle Dan?
No. Wrong uncle.
Wrong uncle. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Anyway, so let's circle back. Stand up.
Coming to this closet.
I don't want to.
One of a towel war.
A towel war. Jesus Christ.
Can you fit in the closet?
Which one? Not my linen closet at my apartment. Probably not.
I'm sorry.
That was really
Honestly,
fucked up.
couldn't fit in my regular closet because there's all kinds of stuff in there too. So if someone
You
is
know,
like,
he's gonna give it back to me 100 times worse. I'm ready for it. I could take
if
it.
someone is like trying to kill me in my apartment, like I cannot hide in a closet. That is off
I
limits.
feel like hiding in a closet is like a really shit place to be if someone's trying to kill you.
Yeah, like how are you gonna get
I've
out?
seen all the horror movies. Like I gotta have a plan. Like I'm gonna throw a chair at them or something.
Right.
Like the,
Remember
the
the
And
lady.
then
training?
hide in the
The lady
fucking
at
closet.
Waffle
Wasn't
House.
training when you were in high school?
I think you're
Alice
talking.
training?
You got yeah.
Yeah, you
like,
lock
training.
yourself in a room and you fucking stay in the corner and
And
cry.
then like if he comes in there, engage, throw a chair at him, throw a desk at him.
Yeah,
No,
I think that's the
it's-
dumbest shit.
It's you have to counter it. You have to be very surprise oriented with your attacks.
Yeah.
First thing you do is you take your pants off.
Yeah.
It's different?
It's different. It's different because
That's
that man's
why
coming.
it's called Alice
That's
training.
exactly that man is coming to attack you, and now you have a boner.
Yes.
So you take your pants off. First thing. Second thing. Now he's either going to leave or he's going to come towards you. Now if he says nice boner,
If he's an uncle, he might come in you.
he might. Well,
All right, I have a
good
question.
thing for you is neither of you can fit in the closet. So
That's how you know it wasn't me.
All right, question. If you guys were
Better
molested,
save that in case I ever get canceled.
you're not gonna get canceled here. If you guys
No,
were,
I'm saying in the future.
if you were raped by a woman, would you be mad? Raped, not rated.
can you be raped by a woman?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. What are we?
Yeah.
What number are we talking here?
A 10, like a math teacher who just horny as hell one day.
no.
Why?
I'd be like Pete Davidson, dude, in the freaking
In those
teacher
SNL
trials.
skits?
Yeah.
Dude, how about those pussies
The pool
who
boy.
get to have sex with their teachers and then they bust the teacher?
Bro.
And half those teachers are hot,
What is
bro.
this?
Bunch of pussies.
All right, can I say?
Bunch of pussies.
What are you? You're supposed to get a share of the wealth card. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
Here's the thing when it comes to that though. Listen,
I didn't get that till now.
if you fucked your math teacher when you're 16 years old, are you telling me you wouldn't brag to your friends?
Oh, I would 100% brag to my friends. No. You tell your best friends, your closest friends, anybody who's going to fucking narc on you, because guess what? Yeah, you had sex with her. Ain't doing it again. Because she's fucking locked up, Luke. Because she's in jail because you narked.
Have you seen That's My Boy?
Yes.
Where the kid gets like,
bro, that's what I used
famous?
to listen. That's what I used to jerk off to before I knew what porn was. I would go to YouTube and jerk off to that scene every time.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest things you guys have jerked off to?
I can't say it on air.
Wow, it got real quiet in here.
Can of ravioli.
A can of ravioli.
What's that?
Ravioli.
Oh, I thought that was code for something.
Okay, Chef Boyardee. I don't know.
Well, Chef Boy.
Chef Boy.
Here, I'll tell you.
Yeah, watch yourself.
All right, I'll tell you mine. It rhymes with
He'll give you a spanking with his spatula.
It rhymes with clicks with picks.
Chicks with dicks.
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
So you've.
Is
it one of those where like you're jerking off to it, you never see anything, and then all of a sudden, right when you're gonna come, you find out that it's been two dudes fucking the whole time?
It didn't even get to the end point.
Yeah,
I just saw it for a little bit.
I think the most thing I've ever done is like if you're scrolling through like if you scroll through the hub, you know how you can like you're looking at a video and you can like scroll like hit that half scroll and you go through like pictures of it.
Okay, yeah, but no, listen, I never it was all I was participating in is like watching it first. I was like, ooh shit, gotta go. No, but
I don't believe him. I don't fucking believe him.
No, but here's something that I'm actually scared of. I actually have like an actual story. So last night I was talking to this girl about my girlfriend. I was talking to my girlfriend last night about a bunch of shit, right? And I was saying like, listen, like I don't get why it's illegal to fuck animals. I understand. Listen, I understand why it's not. Look, I would never do it, but I don't understand why it's legal to fuck animals. So then I was like, holy shit, horse cock. People always say, oh, bro, you have a horse cock, whatever. Never to me, of course. But the point I'm trying to say is like I always wondered like what it looked like, so I googled it, and immediately Safe Search came up.
Have you ever heard of Mr. Hands?
Hold on, I'm not done. Listen to this. So there was 6 pictures, right? The first 6 pictures, 2 were of girls actively sucking horse dick, and the 5th was a woman getting penetrated by a horse. And after that, I was like, no, fuck this. Close tab. Get off private. Clear history, even though it wasn't on my history. I don't want to go into that stratosphere at all. I don't even want to entertain that. I was simply doing it to prove a point and see like, oh shit, like horse cocks are actually big as hell. Like it could kill somebody. But like,
it did kill someone.
Well, not in the picture.
No, have you ever heard of Mr. Hands?
That's what I wanted to get to. Yeah. I have not.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I have not. I would like to be educated.
Andrew, do you know Mr. Hands?
No.
Mr. Hands is.
Wait, that was the guy who used to stand across the street.
No. Maybe.
No, that was Mr. Hands, man.
Oh, fuck. Anyways.
I remember. All right. There was a lawsuit. Okay.
All right. Anyways. They were actually just talking about it on Joe Rogan. They brought it back up again, and it gave me a flashback. So there was a group of people. They were animal activists, okay, who enjoyed having sex with animals. So like any animal activist group does, they went like to this weird whatever place where there was a bunch of animals and they were having sex with them and stuff.
A zoo?
Well, Mr. Hands was a man. I believe he was a doctor, if I'm not mistaken. He might not have been, but he got penetrated by a horse. They had sex with him. Well, the horse had sex with him, and he died from internal bleeding.
Wow.
Isn't this the 40-year-old virgin? Remember that?
I don't think that's how that movie
You
went.
ever see one of those shows,
That was a movie.
That was a movie.
You ever see it? You remember that Seth Rogen and Steve Carell are talking? He's like, you ever see one of those shows?
Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The horse is really giving it to her. You kind of felt bad for her by the end.
All right, speaking of bestiality, because that makes me feel uncomfortable.
It does.
Have you ever heard of the woman that worked for NASA, and they were doing like experiments and tests with this dolphin? and so dolphins.
Humped her?
Well, listen, they found out that dolphins are actually sexually attracted to humans, and vice versa. So this female scientist would actually pleasure the dolphin, essentially would jerk the dolphin
To
off.
completion?
Yeah, to completion.
Dude, what is on your For You page?
No. No. I never saw the video. Listen, full disclosure, I never saw the video. What they were talking about on
Right.
Joe Rogan.
No one has. No one saw the video.
I kind of do wish I saw the video, but no, and she doesn't. She obviously was expelled from her practice. It's a shame though. It was a great innovation.
It's kind of fucked up, you know. I mean,
You're wearing an NASA hoodie. You know about it.
You're pleasuring. Yeah.
Imagine like having
Hey,
sex with a
people in
dolphin.
NASA hoodies get bitches. That's right.
Yeah, dude. Our
Not gonna
producer
lie.
has sex on this couch.
Hey, look at that. New Year's.
Yeah.
Leaving that one in, Trey?
New Year.
She's
new
not
you.
watching. There's no way she
Yeah.
watches. Yeah,
Yeah.
she could eat a dick. She could eat a horse dick. How about that?
She could eat a bag
Sometimes
of
you
dicks.
gotta end it, you know?
What do you mean?
Sorry. Oh, dude, you ever have that? You wake up, you're like, oh, crap. I did not mean to text you. And then the next night, you're like, oh, crap.
You up?
Now we're oh, we better chill.
Really?
Yeah.
Go into that deeper.
I don't know if I want to,
Do it.
bro.
She's not watching. I promise.
Dude.
She's not gonna watch this far in.
Yeah.
Any
Dude,
10 minutes in.
yeah, you're right. That's a good point.
Yeah.
So bring it up.
Bring it
Anyways,
Think about it like that. But like, I had this girl that I was talking to for a second. It was like the first time I'd been talking to a girl for a minute because I was really just focused on comedy.
And guys, of course.
Of course. And so when I wasn't stripping, I was doing that. And I went
I respect the hustle.
and went and I hung out with her the one time. I was like, she's kind of cool, but I think I'm good. And then I hung out with her the next time, and it was like, this girl is way worse than I remember.
What do you
Like-
mean?
Like, she was like, it was really late, and I was like, it's like 2:30 in the morning.
Oh.
I'm really tired. I don't really want to, like, drive. I didn't want to drive her home. I was like, I'm really not trying to, I'm not trying to have sex with you. Like, I'm just trying to hang out. So, why don't you could take the couch. You could sleep in my room. I don't care. But,
You're a gentleman.
right. So, I slept out there. And the next morning, I go to take her home, and she's like, oh, yeah, I don't have keys to my house.
Daddy
And I was
issues?
like, what are you talking about? She's like, yeah, I left them at home. I thought I'd be home, so I didn't even bring them. And I was like,
Psycho. She lied.
so she
it
locked
was like
her keys in the
10:30 at
house.
night when I picked her up. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, you thought that you were going to get home before everyone went to bed?
Yes.
Like, what?
So we always have, this is what happens. You'll be talking to somebody, and then I'll be dicking with Trey. I threw a water bottle at him, then all of a sudden I hear a lighter, and now he just pussied back behind the camera, and I think he was trying to light me on fire.
What are you lighting back there, bro?
Me!
You guys got some big cigars here or something?
I was playing with it, and
That's what she said.
it caught smoke real quick. Right here. I was like,
Oh.
and it like went in your direction. I was like,
I thought you were trying to catch me on fire.
no, I was playing with it. We have a black mod. You like one?
No, I'm good on that.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want my lesbian hoodie to smell
I
like
gotta
Black
get
and
a-
Wild. Otherwise, I would.
Dude, I'm excited. I'm 21 now, bro.
Yeah, holy shit, you were 20 last time,
Yeah, I
right?
was well, I think I was 21 last time. I'm not
No,
sure.
you were actually fucked because you said the
I might have
previous
just
weekend.
turned 21.
Yeah.
But anyway, I went, and now I could go down and I could, like, buy cigars now, like, good cigars, like, big,
What kind of cigars you buying?
like, punch, and, like, ones that make you,
How many inches?
I don't even know, but they just make you feel like you
Got fucked.
have $30,000 in your bank account at the moment, and you can get $200 million at any second with a phone call. Like, that's the feeling you get of a cigar.
I feel like
This
that.
clip is presented by
Go ahead.
Cigars
You didn't know brand, did you?
Daily. Done. Next clip.
Done.
Shit.
You really dropped the mic metaphorically.
Yeah.
This is fucking hilarious.
Welcome.
This clip is sponsored by Black Dicks. Anyway, continuing on, I just
Black
wanted,
and mild.
yeah.
I don't think they have those.
That's how I like my women.
I don't think they have those in that industry.
What's your type when it comes?
No, like, yeah, you don't have a black and mild. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay, speaking of that, what he said, what's your type?
What do
Women.
you look at? How many are you looking at, bro? What do you mean?
Girls. What? Oh,
No, it was
oh,
me
oh,
because
fuck.
I went like that. Because you said you
Yeah.
can't have a black and a mild, and I said,
You-
I mean, you could have like, yeah.
Name one black guy you know who has a small cock.
Oh, you're talking about. I thought you were talking about. Never mind.
You have a, you have a dirty little mind, sir.
We were talking about black and mild.
Look at me. I'm stroking the mic a little bit. I'm a little bit excited.
Yeah.
No, I bet you know
That's
what's
a black
really
and mild.
you know what's really depressing, dude. I bet you there's some black dude out there with a fucking micro dick that just hates his life, hates his life.
Bro, imagine the disappointment every
Bro,
time.
that's
you're
what I'm
with
saying.
girl.
A white girl
I'm not
brings you
gonna
home
lie.
expecting to have a 10-inch cock, and then you just pull it out, and she's like, she got to do the 3-finger shuffle. And it's just like that.
Or two.
Sometimes.
I've seen two.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Not for me, but
Yeah.
I can't go into that. But no, like imagine that, bro. The black dude's like he's hot, he's built,
Yeah.
and then he gets a fucking 10. They go home, whatever. It's like after however many dates, she rips down his pants and
One half.
yeah,
Maybe.
she rips down his pants,
Yeah.
and she's struggling to find his meat. And it's not because he didn't shave; he shaves every night, but it's just like inverted. Like
Dude,
imagine that.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of. Is everything good? We good?
Go ahead,
yeah.
go ahead. You got freedom of speech.
There's a lot of comedians who I do shows with and open mics with in Cleveland, and there's a lot of them who are black who are very funny. Like there's
I would hope so. They're comedians.
in terms of comedians, like if a black guy comes on the stage, I know I'm gonna laugh. You know,
Really?
like I feel like if I'm at an open mic and I'm watching other people, like if a black guy comes on the stage, like he's gonna find something that it's gonna make me laugh.
Okay, question. How many female...
But wait, let me finish real quick. So anyway, sorry, I know this is your show. My bad.
No. You do what you gotta do.
So
I'll punish you later.
shit. Now I'm losing my train of thought.
We'll find
Black
it.
dudes make you
Black
laugh.
dudes
Ha
make
ha.
you laugh. Comedians.
Yeah,
Cleveland.
dude. So we were talking about small dicks.
Yes, we were.
Yeah. So that's like a go-to joke. They're always like, "Hey, ladies, just so you know, there's a stereotype, you know,
Okay.
not true about me," and it's always like a well-built
Okay.
black guy.
Okay.
That was the point. I was taking a long time.
No, you're you're okay.
I've been watching a lot of Norm Macdonald lately. I don't know if you guys know
Oh,
him.
so you're like slowing down the delivery.
Yeah,
He's a legend.
He just goes and goes and goes.
So,
he's a legend.
We
Or
still haven't.
He
Go
went
ahead.
and went and went.
He went and went and went.
Yeah, and now he's
Yeah.
no longer.
Yeah, because he's dead.
So, anyways, we went back
Rest in
to.
peace.
He would probably like that joke.
Nah.
It's a
yeah,
nobody
he
gives a
was so
fuck.
dark. He's one of my role models.
Yeah, nobody
Is
gives
that
a
bad?
fuck. Anyways, Andrew, so we were trying to talk about your writing style because I know that Luke tried
yeah,
to bring
my
it up.
bad.
Hey, put a thumb
And
in his
we-
butt real quick. Put a thumb in his butt.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So, hang on. Well,
Are
this
you-
is his turn to answer the question, Trey.
Hey, you're used to having black things in your face. Don't lie.
You're taller than the other people that we got.
He can't hear me.
No.
It's okay. I'll let
Trey's like, he can answer. I'm like, this is his turn to fucking
Yeah.
talk. So walk us through your writing. Do you type? Do you write? What? Do you get really drunk when you do it? Do you get really stoned? Do you
No,
get,
I don't really get super drunk when I write, but I definitely find a way to try to be creative when I do it every time in a different way. So like I'll listen to different comedians specifically intended on, you know, trying to think in a different way, trying to listen to maybe a way they're looking at it that I haven't looked at it yet, and try to flip it into a new joke. There's a lot of comedians, like if you end up watching a lot of comedy, you notice there's a lot of comedians who they have, like, there's certain parts of their jokes that you're like, did they steal that?
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, that's kind of just the intro to the joke. That's not the joke. You know, that's not the punchline. That's just saying
It's
this
just
is
the
a
setup.
situation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's interesting. So I'll listen to different comedians like Theo Vaughn or Tom Segura, you know, or Nate Bargatze is another one I really like to listen to. Dusty Slay. And I'll listen to them and try to see if I can hear something that maybe makes me think of something new. This mic is It's all right. I just
Is
hope
it
you're
familiar
strong.
to have big black things in your face?
It is. So like
I'm waiting for Trey to
writing-
just
another
saw
thing
off and hit him.
Yeah. No worries. Should we just pause for a second?
No, it's more authentic. Don't worry.
Okay.
Authentic.
So the writing, how I do it is I usually record myself saying a joke.
Just
and
turn them
then
up in your
I
headphones, Trey.
re-listen to it, and then I record it again and redo it and redo it and redo it. If I'm on a long drive, I'll try to set myself up where I have like 30 minutes at least to work on, like 30 minutes per 5 minutes that I'm doing.
Okay.
To work on that piece, like by just record. I keep messing this up. By just recording over and over and over again, re-listening to it. Oh, did I add something in that time that I didn't say before? Let me make sure I throw that in the next time. Because like Joe Rogan always talks about recording every set, listening to every set, seeing what you may have dropped in there and said that maybe you didn't do so well, so you didn't remember it, but it's a good line, you know.
Yeah. Do you when you put yourself in these mindsets like you were saying, does it often come from like real world stuff, like encounters that you have, say, in like the line at like a drive through, or say you're in like a department store or whatever and you see like a way some person's acting? Does that trigger anything like in your mind, get like the gears turning? Or
Oh yeah, of course. It's just it's all random for me too, though. I don't really stick to all real life stuff, you know.
yeah, of course.
Sometimes it's like, bro, what if this happened? Like,
Yeah.
you know, my favorite is just thinking about like if I had nothing, like where's the joke there? You know,
Take
if
me
there's
through that.
nothing in the room, like
Okay.
how can I still make a joke if it's just me and a buddy? There's not anything to play off of. You know, what am
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I gonna play off of? So like putting yourself in, I don't know, mentally putting myself in a situation like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a little buzzed. Who
No,
knows?
I don't think you're buzzed. It makes perfect sense to me. I like what you're doing there. You're like this, like you said. If you have like a 30-minute drive, you'll use like 5-minute intervals to kind of discipline yourself. I feel like that's a big
Well,
thing.
that's
with
what
joke writing.
I mean, like 5-minute set. So if I'm doing like 10 minutes, I want to make sure I have an hour to prepare. If I'm doing 15, I want to make sure I have an hour and a half to at least go over it. I have 30 minutes, like you said, the 5-minute intervals to record it. Make sure I'm not over my time, or if I am, it's over only by a minute or so. You know, like trying to be better like that. Like I said back before, I had lost my job before, and now I have a new one, so I'm doing really well with that. And once these teeth are ready to go, I'm sure I'll be out going everywhere. I know of a show January 21st in
Promote.
Youngstown, East Side Civics, and then another one in February. I believe it's on the 11th, like the second Friday or Saturday in February.
Huh.
At the American Legion, I
Where's
believe.
that?
In it's far. That one's in East Liverpool, bro. Right by West Virginia.
That's like the heroin capital of the world.
That's what we talked about all last year.
I told myself if I ever end up in East Liverpool, I'll just kill myself.
You know, it's funny.
just do
There was a
heroin and figure it
comedian
out.
who was from East Liverpool and went up that night. And he was like, "I don't really do comedy, but that was one of his jokes." Like,
Yeah, like literally, bro. If I catch myself
he
in East
wasn't.
Liverpool, like I might just like kill myself before, because like I can't do it. I mean, we
I
think
feel
of
like heroin's more of a white people drug.
yeah, I agree. I
Like,
feel
you
like
don't see a lot of black. I feel like I
crack
don't
is
see
more of a black drug. I feel like
yeah.
yeah, heroin. I mean, heroin's kind of crazy. Was that bad? Was that racial? I feel like it's
No.
just. I feel like I'm not trying to be racial.
No, I mean I get it. I think
I don't think it's racist to say that another race
the
doesn't
one
do.
time I looked away,
Did you see
he dome pieced me.
All right, you've had your fun.
I don't think it's
done.
racist to say that
We're done.
another type of race doesn't do a drug as frequently.
Yeah.
as
No,
another.
Like
no.
I feel like Coke is definitely a white drug.
Like we just
Coke's
gotta say
100%
it
a white drug.
positively, half full. You know.
Yeah.
And like,
Like, what
Asians love math. That's their drug.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Look, the best tutors in the country,
Are women.
they have a little tight eyes, a little bit tighter
Yeah,
eyes than I
yeah.
do. And that is
you're
good.
like, are you looking at me? Are you
That's
looking at the
okay.
paper? Yeah.
They're like addressing you without
Oh
addressing
fuck.
you.
What?
We just went there.
Oh, come on. That's nothing.
Nobody got it. We should be okay.
That's
Stop
nothing.
Asian hate.
Yeah,
Attaboy.
absolutely.
Throw the hashtag in
Absolutely.
there. Throw the hashtag.
If they
in
can't joke about it, fuck them.
Well, okay. All right. It's a good thing that they don't run the world. Anyway, so
No, that's the Jews.
well, there you go. That we just did it.
Dude,
So,
Kanye,
oh, here we go.
He's missing.
Here we go.
I
Yeah, he is
isn't
missing.
it cool, like
Well,
how much
Well, he's in Paris.
he loves the Jews? He is. I have one of my closest friends in my life. We always send that song to each other whenever we're listening to it.
Did you ever bleep yourself out?
Bleep?
Like ball so hard, motherfuckers trying to find me. That shit cray. That shit cray.
I don't bleep myself
Ain't
out.
it Jay? Ball so hard, motherfuckers
I'm not
trying to
talking
find
about
me.
shit.
That shit cray. Hold on.
Dude,
That shit cray.
look.
That shit cray.
where-
She said, "Bacon, we get married
What
at
day
the
is it?
mall." I said,
Did
"Look,
I
you
just
need to
get
crawl
paid?
for your ball?"
You know, like, what are the circumstances?
No, it's definitely circumstantial.
That's what it is for me.
Is it okay to say it at the bar
Does he even say
when the
this?
song's on?
I don't know, bro.
Talking to your mic.
Sorry, I was.
No,
I'm
not
trying
at
to
the,
fucking fiddle
not
with
at
my.
the bar. This
I'm
is
trying to fiddle with my
definitely,
fucking water bottle and put the cap on.
This is
with one hand.
definitely in your car by yourself.
No, it
50
definitely-
feet away from the car in front of you.
Yeah.
kinda.
Okay,
But here's what I'm saying.
speaking about that. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
If you're in the club, because I've found myself doing it multiple times. Also, I'm able to bleep myself out when I'm drunk all the time. But like you know how when you're in the bar and it's fucking loud as hell and like songs on really good.
And you got to go in front of your
Right,
your
it
dick.
might be "Dreams and Nightmares" by Meek Mill, and you're just going in.
You're sweating.
and there's a couple black dudes looking at you, and they're hyping you up because you know every lyric. Is it okay to say it?
Give us your answer.
Is there a curtain rod in the room? Is there
No.
a black guy in the room?
Yes.
Yes.
4 of them looking
Well,
at you.
you got to get a thumbs up from him, right? If he's into it, if he's like,
Just 8 eyes, nothing else.
if he's not like giving you weird eyes, if he's like, "What's up, boy?" You know, like,
8 eyes.
I think you might be in the clear. Maybe
Yeah.
like,
They're gassing you up.
maybe
I've
just
never.
like hold your breath a little bit.
Right. Nobody's ever had an issue with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Trey's recording. Send it to your black friends, Trey, and ask them.
No.
Dude, you think back like in slave times,
I think
like
that,
when people would get like moved
Well-
and auctioned off, all the slaves would get together, like local slaves would get together, be playing like underground poker games. Because if they had an underground railroad, they definitely had underground poker. And they're like, "Bro, dude, you won't believe it. I just got auctioned off. Got to go to a new
I don't really
owner.
think they had.
Just got all my birth certificate information changed to whatever. Now it's got to go to Raw. Now it's got to go to Smith. It used to be Malik Hooker. Now it's Malik Smith. Now it's all messed up. You know, like, you think they were like ever complaining about that?
I don't think. Yeah, Trey caught you in 4K. I don't think they had. I don't think they had time to. I don't think they really had time to like have a poker game and like
Bro,
talk
you
about
telling
it.
me slaves didn't
They probably
gamble?
did, but what I'm telling you is like when you get auctioned off, I think it's on the spot. You're on the move. Like I don't think they got auctioned off and then was like, yeah, you're coming with me tomorrow, and then
I
they get
feel
together for a
like-
farewell poker tour and they made toilet wine.
I feel
Like,
like,
I don't
there
think
was
that was a thing.
definitely a collective of slaves within communities.
That's a possibility.
Like, of different slaves that were getting information to other slaves.
Probably. Where are they
about
getting
what
the
was going
cards?
on. Like, how'd they get dab pens back in the day?
I don't think they
I
had
don't
them.
know.
I don't think they had them. I don't think they had them. Maybe they just like
They
had,
probably just extract. They
if
probably
you don't
just
have
made
freedom,
the
do
oil.
you think they're gonna have a dab pen?
Maybe. I mean, if they're making the crops, they probably could have figured it out. Dude, black people have always been smarter than me, man. Dude, they make these funny jokes sometimes, but then other times they're on it. They got the awareness.
Yeah, that's
down.
true. It's the
Dude,
culture.
they could tell off a teacher, and it's totally cool.
I mean, I would hope you.
And they do it so smooth.
They do, and
They're like, by the way, Miss
when they do
Cecilia,
it,
you're gorgeous today. She's kind of being a bitch.
yeah,
Like, it will be
and
like,
all the white
they'll
kids,
totally
all the
pull
white
it.
kids go, and then the black dude's getting dapped up by his other friends and shit. Yeah, that's what happens.
What the fuck is the teacher gonna do?
Malik, see me
Probably
after
sleep
class.
with them, but you know what? They won't fucking rat on her. Clip it. Thank you. Great
They
callback.
won't.
Okay.
Great callback.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
they won't.
Wow. So what I wanted to talk about before we went on that 3-minute rabbit hole there.
That may or may not make it on the show.
It definitely won't. Did you guys see the Florida
I need
quarterback?
these clips that don't make it on the show.
No, you. Well, maybe because I didn't say anything of that. Do you see the Florida quarterback commit?
Bad.
He's committed. He was committed to Florida, and he said the N word in a song. It was on Snapchat. He
Oh,
was
yeah,
recording
I
himself.
saw that.
And bro, they cut his scholarship. What do you
Yeah.
guys feel about that?
I
That
bet
was
you all
some
the black
bullshit.
dudes are really pissed off. They're like,
he
wow, you
could've-
finally got us somebody good.
That he couldn't come.
Yeah.
No, dude, I think
That's why they were pissed. I
guarantee.
guarantee you not a single person gave a flying fuck
Okay.
other than the people running the school.
Okay, hold on. Here's an honest question because I think we've seen this depicted in media, but I've never seen a white kid that actually like said it in front of a black guy. Like, what do you think the do you think they would respect him
I
more
think-
for?
It depends. I've definitely seen it.
Dude,
I've
there's
seen it
some-
too, but like,
But
I
no,
have seen it actually.
No, look, I think it's just like
I would never say it.
You gotta be careful with that. Like, you should not mess around with it too much because now people like we see it. They're digging up everything.
Yeah.
Like this, like you said, 2016 probably. You know, like it's some.
I
It's
think
just,
it also.
It's old and it's stuff that happened forever ago. They could
Yeah.
be completely different. But the best way to address it is to address it directly and be like, "Yep, that is me. That happened.
Dude,
My bad."
I also
You know,
think it
like
matters
really is how you address it.
Right.
I don't-
And probably what the song is.
yeah, honestly,
Yeah, if it was like Juice WRLD, people would be like, "Rest in peace. That guy's
Yeah.
a legend."
Yeah.
well,
Are you allowed to sing it if you're listening to Juice WRLD? Like, how does that work? Because I feel like there's a lot of
if you're
white
suicidal,
kids.
I think you get the pass.
I just think we really need a lot of answers from a lot of black guys. Like, we need
Yeah.
to take a big poll.
yeah,
need-
we
I think
probably
you need like a
well,
laminated
they
card.
have big polls.
They do. This is true.
we need to take
should,
one of their
we
big
should do like a group. Get like 6 black guys in here,
or
and
all
we
black
could do one of
comedians.
those.
That's
what's
a
those-
start to a video that I've
what's-
seen on this couch before.
Dude, what's that? What's that page on YouTube where they're like, we got 6 black people and 6 white people and put them in a box.
Mr.
And they have to
Beast.
figure out who the secret, they have to figure out who the secret Mexican is, like something like that.
All right, hold on. How do you feel about Mexicans using the N word?
Yeah. What?
Mexicans using the N word. How do you feel about it?
I don't quite frankly think. I don't quite frankly
know,
think
man.
that either of us can be upset.
I'm fucking pissed.
Dude,
That's
hey,
fucking
hey,
I'm
bullshit.
fucking pissed.
Fucking bullshit.
I'm fucking pissed.
They get a whole word that we can't say, and their cocks are bigger.
do
What the
do
fuck?
you
The
need to
Mexicans?
do.
No.
Hey, Mexicans, do what you need to do.
You're so lucky
you're not
mic'd up.
You are very lucky you're not mic'd up. Oh boy. No, but like, honestly, how do you feel about a Mexican saying the N word? Because can I say
Honestly-
something?
Honestly,
I pride
have
myself
no
on.
opinion.
Go ahead.
I have no opinion.
Let me see your head. I pride myself on being very diverse. Like, I'm probably the most diverse person.
Are you Mexican?
And I identify as Mexican.
Are you like Trump, where you're like, I am the least racist person in the room? You know, like that.
I'm actually anti-racist.
You gotta be careful.
I'm a feminist.
Yeah.
Also,
you know
5%
that?
Jewish.
No, dude, women are cool. What up, women?
Except the ones that complain.
Hit him up. What up, women? Do you imagine that's what gets
Shout out
him?
women.
Imagine that's what gets him a girl. Is he's just sitting on a podcast and he just goes,
What's
up, women? Yeah.
I know.
What
Oh
up,
my
women?
God, I just
you
wanna
know who I'm
stroke his
talking
curls.
about? You over there looking gorgeous.
Are your pubes curly too?
Depends on the year.
What do you mean?
If it's a leap year, yeah, I
Ooh.
figured that out.
Extra curly on a leap year.
Does your
Yeah.
dick curl up too, or is it just straight?
It's like
You see Antonio Brown's dick?
when it was when I was
I never saw the full
younger
video,
and my
but I did
body
see
was
that.
smaller in comparison. You know, it did. Now it's a little different.
I see. Well, to
He's
talk
in a
about
pool,
Antonio
too.
Brown's
Imagine
dick, Antonio Brown's dick, I kid you not, was like from this part of my forearm to the end of my hand. Like when I saw it, do you see that picture of him like playing around with the chick in the water?
No,
He got kicked out of a hotel resort. 'Cause, like,
I do
this,
not go on that side.
Well, this is Twitter. Not.
I don't go on that side of Twitter.
It was
You're
pretty
missing out.
Well, you are missing out.
Shoot,
'cause
dude, all my Twitter's been lately is Damar Hamlin. Everything. That player.
I so badly want to make a joke,
You
but
can't.
I'm not.
You can't. We're
I
not even
can't.
gonna try to make.
I
it.
can't. I can't. I can't.
Dude, I'm repping
I
the
can't.
shirt for him.
I
Trust
can't.
me, dude.
Absolutely.
I can't.
That's-
You know
he's
what,
a
guys?
dog, dude.
His
I've been
jersey
following
sales
him.
skyrocketed.
You know what, guys? I'm just gonna tap out.
I've been following
As you
him, bro, for for the last 2 years, like as a Bill. Like,
Yeah, bro.
$1 million, dude. $8 million or $7 million, $5 million, $6 million. Who knows? A lot of money.
Honestly, though, can I say something though? Like, was there any part of you that was like a little bit upset that the game stopped?
No,
Okay. Yeah, me either.
no.
Me either. I just wanted to know because you're a Bills fan, right?
I mean, I'm not upset at all.
Good.
If we don't get the 1 seed, you know,
It's not that big of a deal.
It is what it is.
It's a man's
worth
life.
it because Sean McDermott showed why he is the best coach in the NFL.
Well, I would also like to say that
no, that's a bold statement.
no,
but
I don't think it's a bold
I
statement.
think it showed how much more it showed me how much more I really liked him. Like
And-
knowing that this is a guy, he's only a second-year player, he's a backup, and Sean's like, no, I got to go be with him.
Well, I would also like to say too, Zach Taylor. I respect the hell out of Zach
yeah,
Taylor too.
absolutely. All the people in Cincinnati and all over the league, dude.
Well,
they all changed
how about the
their
people
pictures.
giving T. Higgins fucking death
Yeah.
threats?
That's some
Bart
bullshit.
Scott, what
Fucking
the hell?
horse-
That I
Bullshit.
don't even understand. Who?
Bullshit.
I don't get
Bullshit.
it. I mean, at that
Why
point,
are we doing that?
And okay, can I have your honest
T.
opinion
Higgins
here?
didn't do anything
No,
wrong.
but again, I think it's a bunch of pussies behind a screen, and it goes back
It
to.
is.
But like
it
Bart
goes
Scott
back-
played in the NFL.
Wait, what happened?
Bart Scott played in the NFL. He blamed T.
What did he
he's a-
say?
He said T. Higgins like he intentionally did it, or not intentionally, but it's his fault. basically.
Okay, so kid's a fucking retard.
It's
I don't
not.
know what to tell you.
It's not even
That's-
possible.
I said that
that's
on
his fault.
purpose because that's
However-
fucking ridiculous. You can't. Yeah, you can't. You cannot sit here and tell me.
However, if we're gonna go in the deep end of things, is this a conspiracy on
Yes, yes.
how the league is rigged and they're trying to get Kansas City the number 1 seed again? No, I'm joking.
No, I mean it's crazy to blame somebody for that because I don't know if it's true because I'm obviously not a medical.
What do you
professional,
mean, dude?
if
You
couldn't
didn't sound
tell.
like that when the Patriots were going every single year.
No, I just wish Tom Brady would break his leg.
He
Yeah, I mean we all wish that everybody.
broke
would.
his heart. Shout out.
Tua broke his spine.
How many times a year does he see his kids? I'm sorry, I interrupted you, man. My bad.
Who, Tom.
Yes.
Bro,
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
fine.
all those memes, they were like, Tom's kids got to play Madden just to spend time with him.
can we talk about like how?
Dude, French kisses kids.
Yeah, he's weird as hell. His son sits on his lap.
Yeah, dude, you know he eats healthy?
Do you get hard?
How,
He
like,
eats
on like
But
a,
like, if you're Tom Brady, like, what if you get hard when your son's sitting like on your lap?
It sounds like a federal offense to me.
is he your stepson?
No, no. If you're
Oh,
Tom,
because if he was, you could probably make some money.
On this couch.
Yep.
which
Along-
has been proven.
after the 6 black dudes come in here and we have a conversation.
If
Yeah, it's not happening.
I mean, why not? I'm diverse.
I get that. If you find 6 black dudes to come in here and have a conversation about that, I will be here.
I'll find him in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably do that as well. Yeah, this is true.
Well, we're on campus.
What'd you guys win, bro? What'd you guys win with all this sports gambling? being
Oh, I didn't win
legalized?
shit. That was just out of left field.
You
I
said
didn't know
you
what
won something crazy, right?
Luke
No.
hit. I didn't.
I don't
You
do it
didn't-
with the state.
Oh.
Fuck
Dude,
the government.
I hit. Don't say that.
Why don't you just tell him you don't pay your taxes
Dude,
now?
I hit for one. I told you guys, I hit for 150 yesterday.
Like $150.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
It was a free $25 bet, 3 teams, 150.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, what team?
Nova, TCU, and NBA team. I can't remember who it was. No,
Did you even watch the national championship? Because I didn't.
you mean the semifinal?
You're right. Holy
The
shit.
semifinal.
Yeah. Holy
I
shit.
didn't get to. I was at my buddy's New Year's Eve party, and they were playing.
You told me you watched it, you dickhead.
I watched some of it.
No, not you. I'm not calling you a dickhead. Talking to Luke.
No, that's what I was talking about. I said I watched Ohio State, Georgia, but I didn't watch I thought the national championship happened already.
That's great.
I am so lost,
thought
and I am
No,
so sober.
dude, I got a bet on TCU right now to win.
What do you
This
use?
is so weird being sober. It's not
I
even
have
funny.
them all downloaded because you get the $200 in free bets on like every one of
Right,
them.
but don't you know that that's like just an invitation to have a gambling addiction?
Yeah, but if I
Well, they
already
got
have
me.
a sports gambling addiction before this, I think if anything, this is saving money.
How so?
Shout out Dave Ramsey, because
Break it down.
it's not my $200.
Talk like him, though. Talk like him.
Talk like
It's
him.
not
Talk-
my
talk-
$200.
Talk like Dave Ramsey.
And right now,
Give me
bro,
your baby steps to becoming a millionaire.
dude. Baby steps. Obviously,
You
gotta-
definitely don't take baby
You
steps.
definitely want to stab a couple people. You know, get to jail once or twice so you could really see what it's like
to get fucked in the ass by a black dude.
to be low. You
Oh.
know, it'd be
That is a
tough.
low.
Oh,
That is a
well.
low.
Yeah. Tell me about
My
that.
dad,
Oh boy.
my dad is a prison guard, bro.
I
Okay.
thought you were gonna say his ex-president.
And my buddy was like, "You think he's like a cool one?" And I was like, "Nah, probably not."
You think?
Yeah, I don't think he is. I think he's like, they're like, "Whoa,
What do you
we
mean?
don't mess with him."
What do you mean?
Like he shoved my brother at one time. Like my brother was like fighting with me, and things just were getting. They looked like they were getting out of control because we were being over dramatic. He like took my brother, and in like 2 seconds, he had him like up against the wall, ready to
I don't
go.
know if I want to hear the rest of the story.
It wasn't like child abuse, but he just like had him up,
Oh.
and like it was like, dang.
Yeah.
How old is your brother?
Well, that was when we were younger, so he was like 15. I was probably like 10. But now,
I mean, I look. You feel like I could fuck up a 15-year-old.
yeah, you could. I feel like that's a felony.
Well, yeah, but
Well, it depends if they tell.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Depends if they fucking narc on me. They probably will.
oh, dude, felonies are, dude, I'm
right,
messing up this mic. Felonies
okay.
are fun.
Can I say something speaking about underage
Please
girls?
do. Well,
Probably
I mean,
not.
I mean,
Probably
I'm gonna
not.
do it anyway.
Probably not.
I'm gonna do it anyway. Have you ever been on TikTok and like you see a girl like shaking her ass on your For You page, and you're like, "Holy shit, I gotta visit the bathroom." And so you visit the bathroom, and just before you you start to perform the act, you go on her bio to see if there's anything else, and it says 17. You ever get that? Instant gummy worm.
usually I get the Visco, and I'm like,
You're a Visco guy.
dude, if there's a Visco link, usually that's like,
She got to be
whoa.
over 18 for me. That's just my preference. I mean,
Oh, absolutely.
I can't tell.
Oh, that's your
I'm
preference.
not
Not
endorsing. I'm not endorsing underage. That
I
is
actually
not
can't go
okay.
lower.
Thanks. We appreciate that. We appreciate that.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not endorsing underage.
But if you're 17
Ejaculation.
and have a Visco in your bio, I will click on.
No,
is what
not
you're saying.
17. But like, if you have a Visco, I'd probably look at it.
All right, hold on. Do you jerk off to the
You might want to
Viscos?
take that out.
Do you jerk off to the Viscos?
Do I jerk off to the,
The over 18,
Viscos?
the over 18 ones, or 18. and over.
No.
Really?
He said that real slowly.
You were
I
real
think we
cautious
should
about
just
that
take
one.
that out and move on to the next thing. These are the
He's so fucking
conversations I'm
sober.
trying to
I'm
enter.
so sober.
Oh,
You guys
fuck.
talk about sex a lot. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
there's other things.
Yeah, and we're both virgins, so that's the funniest part.
That's not good. What is going on?
What do you mean? Chastity is
The belts
way
are
out.
fun.
I have a belt, and he has a belt, and he has my key. I have his.
I don't know. I don't keep that in the front of my mind, like jerking off and all that. I don't keep that in the front
Really?
of my mind.
Probably makes you a better comedian.
You can't just think about sex. There's other stuff. If I have to do a clean
I definitely
show,
don't think about sex all the time. I definitely think that mostly in Luke's brain.
Yeah, I think about that shit all the time.
Dude, you come into a room, you're like, smells like sex in here.
Well, no.
Smells like some good pussy in here.
I just come into a room.
Yeah.
Where's the craziest place you jerked off in? You first.
Here we go.
You first.
But you think we could have jerked off in the womb?
No, tell me now.
Because
Tell
I
me
think
now.
I was a womb jerker.
No, not the womb. Tell me the craziest place you've jerked off.
Craziest place.
I'm gonna force you. 5, 4,
I feel like
3,
staying
2.
at a cabin with my family one time. and it was like I was like in the bathroom, but the bathroom was like all strange.
Strange how
Like
there was a man in it.
no,
Uncle Dan.
They did have a They did have a big closet though. I remember the closet. My therapist does not let me forget the closet. He said I have to remember what happened in the closet.
Right, with your family.
Do you watch Perf Therapy?
No,
You're missing out.
I am.
Hour and a half.
What are you guys watching now? Are you guys watching like?
Perf Therapy.
Perf
guys
Therapy is on
stick-
Pornhub. Porn Therapy is on Pornhub.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you
Just
guys
letting you
stick
know.
to
I thought it was on HBO.
Yeah.
like regular shows or like what are you guys watching?
Right
Honestly,
now,
I
Old
watch-
shows like
Perf-
sitcoms. Like
Perf
what are you
Therapy.
guys watching?
Thank you for changing the subject, by the way.
Perf
Thank
Therapy.
you. I can't. I need other topics here.
Besides
There's
Perf
only
Therapy?
so many sex jokes that can be made because there's already so many sex
It's-
jokes that
it's-
have
yeah.
been made.
Well, when you got a horny mind, it's easy.
I know, bro. I know. I'm just not there yet anymore.
I'm looking at you and I'm thinking, whew.
Anyways, I watch a lot of Seinfeld lately. Like old sitcoms for sure. But
Seinfeld's
honestly, I
good.
watch a lot of YouTube.
I should have worn my shirt. I got a shirt that says "These pretzels are making me thirsty."
I watch a lot of YouTube, a lot of podcast stuff. And then if I'm on Netflix, it's usually stand-up specials or a lot of older sitcoms. Like I'll watch Friends. I love King of Queens.
Well,
Like
what do
that
you
shit.
what do you got streaming? What are you guys streaming on? Paramount?
Hulu, Paramount. I got all of
Netflix.
them. I got all of them.
I go HBO
Hulu?
Max, Hulu, Netflix. I don't have Paramount.
Any odd one out that you guys are like, I'm good on that one.
Honestly, dude, if it wasn't for stand-up specials, Netflix is gone.
Dude, I think Paramount Plus is my new favorite.
I fuck
Really?
with Paramount.
I like HBO
Yeah.
Max the best.
I like HBO Max too. But we'll watch like old Comedy Central on there. Like Reno 911 or old MTV. We've been watching the challenge.
Beavis and Butthead too.
Yeah.
Is South Park on there? South Park's on there.
I think so.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
All the seasons of South Park.
Yeah.
I
But
think
you have
it's
to
on-
have HBO Max
Yeah,
to
it's
watch
on-
like the new ones.
It's on
It came
HBO
out.
Max too.
Just the specials that they put out.
Yeah, it's very interesting, bro. For me, honestly, I know I joke around. I know I joke around. Oops. But I've been into The Wire lately.
Oh yeah.
I really do like The Wire.
I've always wanted to get into The Wire because it seems like a stereotypical thing to get in.
It's a very interesting show. It's about like corruption in like the police department in Baltimore. And it's also like centered around the gangs and stuff too. It's
Yeah.
very intricate. I enjoy watching it. Sopranos. I mean, I've finished it obviously, but it's a great show to go back to.
Yeah.
House of the Dragon when it was coming out, like I'm a big fan of that. Big fan of Game of Thrones. Not a fan of how they ended it, but really like House of the Dragon. That's
Okay.
really it for me. That show on Amazon on Prime Video, Invincible. Season 2 is coming out soon. Very exciting. The Boys. I love The Boys. If you've ever seen The Boys, it's like 10 times better than any
That's what
MCU
everyone
show.
says.
Any MCU show. The Boys? What MCU show do you think is better than The Boys? Oh, come on. No.
Have you guys?
Jeremy Renner almost died. Your buddy Jeremy Renner almost
I
died.
have nothing against him. You guys act like I'm condemning him for being an alcoholic.
Yeah, you talked. Yeah,
I was talking shit before he got in his
you were.
accident.
You want to apologize to him?
No.
Okay,
No.
just checking.
No, he's a great guy. I respect Jeremy Renner. I'll just say, I was an extra in The Mayor of Kingstown, his show.
Oh really?
Yeah, he was drunk driving like 6 times around the set. Like he backed up. He in the scene he had to back.
Were
up
you an extra or an added? Like, was he drunk driving and then accidentally hit someone?
No,
And
he
then,
didn't hit
like,
anybody. But
They
for
were
the-
like, let's put this in the movie.
but for
Hey
the-
kid, don't do a lawsuit. We'll put you in the show.
Are they gonna delay the release of the season 2?
no, it's 50. It comes out on the 15th. I probably won't watch it. It's not that big of a deal. But no,
You
dude.
Definitely watching.
You
it.
definitely have it
Definitely
circled
watching
on your
it.
calendar. Come on.
Dude, no, I don't.
You're
I-
fucking lying.
I really don't.
You're lying.
I'd be in one scene for like 1 second on the corner. But no, but back to what I was saying, you asses. No, bro, like literally what he had to do was they made him back up a Tahoe like 6 times in the scene. It wasn't a lot that we shot. But like he backed up the Tahoe over the curb like 5 times out of the 6 times. Like he was hammered. He was fucking hammered. And like after, bro, he was walking. The Tahoe was parked. He was walking down. He was so hammered. He was kind of like stumbling a little bit. He was like, oh, everybody's like, oh, Jeremy. He didn't know what the fuck was. He was like, yeah.
Do you think he was hammered during his little accident they had?
No, because apparently he was helping somebody.
I don't know what. I didn't read anything about it. I just know that he was in an accident. He was in ICU.
Yeah,
what it
and
was?
it hit like a nerve or something, an artery. Yeah, but apparently he was like helping somebody out too. No, but I feel like Jeremy Renner's a good guy. I mean, it was realistically though, when you're filming in Pittsburgh, I mean, you live in somewhere in California. I'm assuming, like, why wouldn't you want to be drunk? You know what I mean? Like, it's just not a good place to be. Sorry, I just did that. I just did that. Yeah, I just did that.
It's a factual
They
statement.
can all like listen. Realistically, can I say something real quick? Can I say something real quick? As I put my slippers in the shot here. So we think, because we all live in the Midwest, we're from the Midwest. We think like we have it good, but when you go to places like even like a New York or a California, you realize like how much better it is, or like a Texas. You know what I mean? But like realistically, it's kind of funny because like us, like from where we live, we think of like moving to Cleveland or Pittsburgh as like a step up. Everybody nationally just shits on Cleveland and Pittsburgh, and they say like it's the worst place to be.
Yeah.
You know? So I think it's kind of funny when people are like, oh, I'm about to move to Cleveland, and then like everybody congratulates you. You know what I mean? Because it's like a big accomplishment, but like in the eyes of the real world, it's nothing.
Dude, it's all perspective because the people in Cleveland are like, I just want to move out of here, get back to the suburbs. Want to get back down to like Youngstown and be close enough to my job where I don't have to worry, pay less on everything. Like,
I mean,
it's all perspective because they're there. They're thinking, I wish I wasn't having to pay as much money for my lifestyle. Like, I mean, look at Dave Chappelle. He lives in Yellow Springs or whatever.
he seems to love it,
Yeah.
or that's what he tells
He's
people.
lived in L.A. for weeks at a time and New York for weeks at a time when he was coming up, but he lives in Yellow Springs, you know?
I feel like
And
too.
he stayed there.
I feel like it's because he's such a mega star. You know what I mean?
It's a place to hide.
Yeah, a very good place to hide, especially like here. Like if I was to make it hypothetically, I know I shit on the area, but I love the area. I shit on the area from time to time for sure. But at the end of the day, bro, like this is a good place to hide too.
It is.
You know what I mean? Because nobody wants to come here.
Every day.
I say that with love.
Hey, I'm
Say that
with
with
it,
love.
bro. Every day I tell myself I got to get out of here. And every day I find another reason why it's great to be here. You know?
Interesting.
There's always a moment when I'm driving, I'm like,
Can we
I
clip
got to
that?
get out of here. I got to go. I got to get to New York.
Okay.
And then there's
What are some of your
um,
reasons to stay?
it's just like it's cheap, you know, like I'm not
The prostitutes are top notch.
financially in a position where I could do that, but it's like I just gotta, like I think about J. Cole being 18 years old, just going with a backpack and a dream, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
To New York City, like that's it, bro. Like that's want to have that kind of risk on the line, but
Yeah.
it's tough.
Is that how you feel about sex too? You just want to have like that risk on the line?
Depends on the year.
What do you mean?
It's
It's another leap year issue.
Depends on if you're
Ever
desperate for a
since this
child or
leap
not.
year happened, it's really been messing everything up.
Are we in a leap?
I was gonna say when
Are
is
we
the
in a
leap year?
Are we in a leap year now?
No, I think
No.
we leapt over it. I don't know. That was a shitty pun.
All like the middle-aged white moms, you would have heard. That's
Yeah.
like all you would have heard from them.
Sorry
Their
about
lives-
my voice too. It's a
Yeah,
little sore throat.
It's all good. It's all good. But back to what I
I
was
work
saying.
in a zero humidity room, so
That's all
there's
right.
no water in the air all day.
Huh. Well, it's air. You
But
know?
there's like
There's
not
no humidity, so
humidity.
his throat's dried out.
so it
Don't make
dries
a
up
sex
real
joke.
quick. No, I'm not. I'm telling you a dead ass job.
No, I'm just.
about my job.
I wasn't telling. I told.
I
told
work
Luke
with
don't make a
batteries.
sex
It
joke.
turns people on.
Does it?
All right. Speaking of
Cars. I don't
turning,
think it's gonna work though.
speaking of turning on, I hate to turn on you, but we are unfortunately running out of time. Real quick, is there anything else that you wanted to get to, Mr. Lucas, before we inevitably have to end the show?
Yeah. So I said my show's coming up January 21st at Eastside Civics.
Yeah, holy shit! Promote your shit.
I have another
You're
show
a real comic.
in February on like the 11th or 12th at. If you check my Instagram, Andrew Laughs Lucas, it's there. But then I also just started a bets page called Ohio's Top Picks, where I post 3 picks a day, and they're NBA, they're football, they're basketball, college, all over the place, whatever. I mean, World Cup would have been in there if that was around when it was legalized in Ohio. And I'm always working on new projects, so if you want to add me on there,
Drop the OnlyFans link.
yeah, there's a link tree in my bio.
Bet. All right, brother. Yeah, what about you,
Yeah,
Mister?
there it is,
There you
bro.
go. All right, well, yeah, we appreciate having you on. This is always a fun time, and
It's a
yeah,
treat.
can't wait to have you on again.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
All righty. Yes, sir. Everybody, make sure to subscribe and click the merch link, and yeah,
Drop a like.
we'll see ya.